Professor Roy Chung, congratulations on your honorary doctorate from the University of Warwick. How does it feel to be here today at the graduation ceremony?
I feel very happy and also very honored to receive such a prestigious award from my alma mater, to such a esteemed university. I'm really happy, and I have to thank all the colleagues from Warwick University, especially the late Professor Bhattacharyya, who introduced me to Warwick, actually back to the old days, and also the Vice Chancellor, Professor Lord.
Fantastic, and we're so happy to see you here today. So, to talk a little bit about you, you started your career as a warehouse keeper while studying at evening school, then went on to co-found Tektronic Industries Company Limited, which became a global market leader in power equipment. You've been awarded Hong Kong's highest honour, the Gold Bohemia Star, in
Second highest.
Oh, the second highest. Well, still very high. And in 2014, you were named Industrialist of the Year. What do you think led you to such great success?
I think to myself, I think there are three factors. The first one is that I really have a very mindset of entrepreneurship. So this is one who drives me to start my business. And the second one is that, I was very lucky to meet my partner, who's a German, who has also very visionary in business. So when we start the company, he is taking care of the external affairs, and I take care of the internal affairs, doing the operation, production, manufacturing, everything. So we are a good couple, you can say that. Yeah. So that's why this is second important factor. The third one is, back to around early 90s, I had a good chance to study the the Integrated Graduate Development Scheme of WMG in Hong Kong, and that's why I came to know Professor Bhattacharyya, and since then he was my mentor, my lifetime mentor. And then from what I learned from this IGDS course, they really broadened my mind, and and also give me a lot of experience how to do the manufacturing better and global prospectus. Really helped me a lot, and also I learned all what Professor Bhattacharyya taught me in the past. Decision making, entrepreneurship, etc. I believe that these are the three factors which makes me to achieve some success.
So you're an advocate for vocational education and lifelong learning, and you hold positions at universities across the world, including your role as industrial professor at the University of Warwick. In your opinion, why is technical education like that offered at WMG so vital?
Well, nowadays, knowledge, just having the academic knowledge is not good enough. So you need to have some work skill, is also equally important. So in WMG, it's very natural. Especially this morning, I went to see the apprenticeship degree or the campus over there. I feel it's a great idea. So the concept of having work skill and academic knowledge is equally important. They focus in these both areas. I think it's the future for people. It's not just focused in just knowledge or just work skill. Work skill together with the academic knowledge is very important. And that's, I think, what WMG is doing.
So you've touched on this briefly, but you worked closely with Professor Lord Bhattacharyya on many projects through the years, including the establishment of a partnership between WMG and Hong Kong Polytechnic University. Could you tell us a little bit about what Lord Bhattacharyya, WMG and Warwick means to you personally?
As I mentioned before, Professor Bhattacharyya is a very visionary leader. I really learned a lot from him. And the IGDS, the Integrated Graduate Development Scheme of WMG, was brought to Hong Kong by him. And through this program, I really learned a lot. I opened my mindset, and that's why I came to know Professor Bhattacharyya. So this course is very important for myself. So it is very important. And also Warwick situation is very simple, is what we need, like the entrepreneurship, innovation, creative ideas, all this are just a good combination of what an entrepreneur needs. So I think it's very important, and it makes me, actually after I took up the IGDS program, it really changed me to another person, I can tell you.
Wow. That's quite a legacy. So you established the Bright Future Charitable Foundation, which provides education, training and travel opportunities, even to Mount Everest, I understand, for students across Hong Kong, mainland China and here at the University of Warwick. What motivated you to set up the foundation?
Well, as a matter of fact, it's very simple, because I don't know whether you know my history or not, because I had a very humble start, and I was not very well educated in the beginning before I started work. Actually, I myself didn't finish my high school before I work because of the family financial situation. So I think nowadays, knowledge is a knowledge economy nowadays. So it's very important to get knowledge. Otherwise, so it's very important, as it is a knowledge economy. So I really encourage the young people to gain more knowledge, both in academic knowledge and the work skill. So that's why I try to sponsor some of the students who may not doing good in academic area, so he still can take up some kind of vocational training. And some people who do very good in the vocational training, I hope that they can do something in the academic area, so I support them again. So that's why I start this foundation, Bright Future. I think the name tells you that every young person should have a brighter future.
And finally, as someone who has achieved huge global success and helped many others to succeed, can you offer one piece of advice to today's graduates?
So I think very important is that stay focused in your area, and then be innovative, creative, and also have to get ready for your future challenges. So studying in Warwick is to prepare yourself, get ready for the future development, for the future challenges. So it's very important. And also stay focused, right? So what you want to study, you really want to you focus in your area, and then be innovative, right? Think something new. So I think this we stay focused, be innovative and creative, and get ready for your future challenges. These are the 3 words.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.